1,022 dilapidated schools in Sarawak identified for repairs. 10 reported missing following Semeru volcano eruption. Good afternoon, you're watching Updates at Noon with me, I'm Jessica Lee. The government has identified 1,022 dilapidated schools throughout Sarawak to be repaired and upgraded. The Prime Minister, Datuk Seri Semasa says the government would not compromise on education, especially in terms of providing comfort to the students. According to the Prime Minister, after listening to the briefing on Sarawak's development, he was informed about the teachers' houses and dilapidated schools in Sarawak and immediately called the Minister of Finance to ensure that the issue is resolved as soon as possible. He added the government will provide a large allocation to ensure that the dilapidated schools can be upgraded, repaired or rebuilt throughout Sarawak. He said this during the Dinner with the People event, which was also attended by Sarawak Chief Minister Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg last night. Now, the government has tightened the existing standard operating procedures on the entry of foreign workers following Malaysia's first positive case involving the Omicron variant. The Home Minister, Datuk Seri Hamzah Zainuddin, said the SOP was tightened in accordance with the agreement of the National Security Council, NSC, to ensure that every individual who entered the country did not carry the dangerous virus. Datuk Seri Hamzah added that the move is vital as the government needs to be more vigilant to ensure that the variant does not spread further among Malaysians.
Itu prosesnya agak ketat sekarang ini. Semua majikan patut menerima hakikat bahawa yang penting kepada kita adalah untuk menjaga kesihatan. Dalam waktu ini nak memastikan rakyat tidak akan oleh kerana kita menangani masalah COVID ini begitu lama, jadi kita nak tentukan supaya apa pun kita lakukan ini mesti ada balance-nya dari segi ekonomi dan juga dari segi kesihatan.
The Ministry of Health had earlier put a ban on travellers from 8 countries, namely South Africa, Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Mozambique, Namibia, Zimbabwe and Malawi. 2 fully residential schools in Perak have recorded cases of COVID-19. Now, the schools involved were the Mara Science Junior College, or MRSM, Sultan Azlan Shah in Kuala Kangsar, which recorded 6 positive cases among Form 5 students, as well as another boarding school in Bagandato involving infections among the students. Perak Menteri Besar Datuk Seri Sarani Mohamad said those who have been infected have been quarantined in separate hostels, adding that there have been no school closures for now.
Tapi setakat ini saya fikir dia tak ada masalah besar. Hopefully mereka yang telah dikarantin di asrama masing-masing ini akan selesai sebelum mereka dibenarkan pulang bercuti. Sebab lepas ni, seminggu lepas ni ada cuti sekolah yang agak panjang sehingga hujung bulan Disember, and then come back pada bulan Januari.
The government is in discussions to enable more submarine cables to be connected to Sarawak in an effort to develop the state's digital economy. Communications and Multimedia Minister Tan Sri Anwar Musa says the development of Sarawak's digital economy is on the right track to allow it to play a role as a hub at the global level in line with the Sarawak Digital Economy 2018-2025. Tan Sri Anwar congratulated the Sarawak State Government under the leadership of Chief Minister Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg, who made the allocation to Tegas in a bid to develop TDV as a catalyst for the state's digital economy, adding that other states should follow the Sarawak module.
Sekarang ini Sarawak itu sendiri boleh stand alone menjadi satu node, satu hub yang memainkan peranannya secara global. bukan hanya satu cabang daripada Semenanjung, tapi Sarawak itu sendiri perlu dilihat sebagai satu lokasi yang strategik dan mempunyai satu rangkaian prasarana perkhidmatan jaringan internet antarabangsa.
Discussions on the issue of wages for Indonesian domestic workers will be completed soon. The Human Resources Minister Datuk Seri M. Saravanan says once completed, it will expedite the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding on the recruitment and protection of Indonesian domestic workers, MOU PDI. Datuk Seri M. Saravanan, who is on a working visit to Jakarta, is scheduled to hold a meeting with Indonesian Employment Minister Ida Fauzia to reach a consensus on the issue in the MOU so that it could be finalised quickly.
Contohnya, ada pula cadangan daripada Indonesia yang menyatakan one made, one task. Berarti apabila ada made Indonesia kerja dengan kita, kalau dicuci kain je, dia takkan buat kerja lain. So, maka saya rasa ini tidak sesuai untuk negara kita. Kalau sekiranya kita ikut syarat ini, mungkin setiap rumah kita kena ada lebih kurang 3 atau 4 mate paling kurang. Maka saya sedang dan telah berbincang dengan pihak Indonesia di peringkat pegawai dan juga peringkat kerajaan. Dan saya percaya lawatan kerja saya esok berjumpa dengan Yang Berhormat Menteri Sumber Malaysia Indonesia, Ibu Ida, akan mendapat perubahan.
The minister will also hold discussions with Malaysian conglomerates in Indonesia to exchange views on good practices on the management of migrant workers in the plantation sector. The Ministry of Agriculture and Food Industries, or MAFI, has given an assurance that the prices of basic necessities will stabilise in a week or two. Deputy Agriculture and Food Industries Minister 2, Dr. Nik Muhammad Zawawi Saleh, said this was due to the government taking proactive measures by providing subsidies to basic food industry players on Thursday.
Di mana kerajaan akan menyuntik subsidi kepada keperluan barangan asal ini seperti makanan ayam, racun, baja dan macam sayuran berbentuk daun ataupun buah yang masuk ke negara kita ini, di mana berlaku peningkatan harga.
Commenting further, Dr. Nik Muhammad Zawawi once again stressed that the increase in the price of goods taking place now is the result of the COVID-19 pandemic that hit the whole world, causing an increase in the price of goods. Now, asking the people to be patient, he said when imported goods enter Malaysia at subsidized prices, the people will enjoy the appropriate price level. Now, local tourists will be the main focus of the tourism industry practitioners in efforts to boost the sector. To this end, several measures have been implemented, while many more will be planned to ensure the success of domestic tourism. One of the programs planned a collaboration between Tourism Perak and the Malacca Tourism Promotion Board, where they will hold a tourism and business matching exhibition to share and showcase the uniqueness of tourist destinations in both states.
Kita masih lagi fokus kepada pelancong domestik sebab kita tahu sekarang pun varian dan macam-macam varian keluar sekarang ni, so dia sedikit sebanyak akan menjejaskan kedatangan pelancong asing ke Malaysia lah.
Now, the road leading to the area where a landslide occurred near Jalan Simpang Pulai, Cameron Highlands last Thursday will still be closed after authorities found some active soil movements. Perak Menteri Besar Datuk Seri Sarani Mohamad said this was to enable the Public Works Department, JKR, to conduct soil testing and take further action.
Malahan di jalan ke Cameron Highland itu, JKR memang ada satu alat yang boleh mengesan pergerakan tanah. Jadi kita harap mereka akan sentiasa alert lah dengan kemungkinan ada berlakunya pergerakan tanah. Semalam kita laporkan pun masih ada tanda-tanda tanah di bukit sepanjang jalan itu, ada tanda-tanda pergerakan. Sebab itu kita tutup.
Datuk Sri Saharani advised commuters heading to Cameron Highlands to be very careful as there is still a chance of a recurrence. In our top story, 1,022 dilapidated schools in Sarawak identified for repairs. News at 10 comes on this evening on My Freeview's Berita RTM news channel. You can also watch it online on RTM's Click website and mobile app. We leave you with scenes of dazzling lights from the Lantern Festival in Balnec, France. I'm Jessica Lee. Thank you very much for watching and see you later.